forgot everybody. You did a good job. Thank you. Thank you, baby.
Jason, that was master.
Now, most of the Indian stories have a moral to them. And I'd like for you to pay attention if you would now.
Great job, buddy.
I'd like you to pay attention if you would, because I'm going to have to ask you to be a part in this story. And there is a moral to it. And I love telling it to the children. Not necessarily a Christmas story, but it's a good way to break the ground. Now, can everybody make a little noise with their...
Oh yeah, baby.
Believe so.
Okay. Now, here's the way the story goes. Okay, hold the tweeting down. When I point at you, I want you to tweet your little bird at me, okay? Now, I'm going to talk like it was my grandfather, but you know, I'm not really Indian. That's what Alana tells me. Granted, you know, you're not really an Indian. So when I say my grandfather, I can't pull the wool over your eyes. You know better. My grandfather told me one morning, Billy, 2 wolves, come with me. And I followed him, and we went up a path way up on top of the hill. And there we found a large tree. And my grandfather said, Billy, sit down and be quiet. Yes. He sat down and he said, today you're going to learn a lesson from the birds. And I thought, what's a bird going to teach me? I was already about a 4th or 5th grader. I mean, you know, come on, what's a bird going to teach me? We sat there and were very quiet. All of a sudden, in stillness, I heard a very faint sound. And it sounded just like it was a beautiful sound. And then by and by, on another limb, on another tree, I heard another sound. And it was a little different sound. It was pretty. Then I looked up at the top of the tree and I heard another sound. It was different yet. Each of the sounds was distinctly nice, but different. And then I heard another sound. Yes, and I liked that one too. And by my grandfather said, we go now, you know how old men are. So he stood up, and I followed him back down the trail, as he said, Billy, what did the birds teach you? And I'm thinking, see, because he wants an answer. You know how old men are. He said, well, what did you see? I said, on one limb, I saw a beautiful little red bird. And he sang a beautiful song. And then by and by, a bluebird landed over here. And his song was different, but pretty. All right, so here we go. I left out a part of the story, but we can catch that up. He played a different song. And I told him all of the birds. Before they left the tree, all of the birds sang together. So let's back up and cover that. Everybody give me your bird whistle again. See, when you get old, you can leave stuff out and then plug it back up, right? So I told Grandfather, I said, then they all sang together. And even though they each had their own separate songs, it was beautiful when they sang together. And I really do believe that whatever effort we make to make music, singing as bad as I sing or whistling or whatever, that's a sound that we produce that goes right to the elements. Who knows where that sound goes? I think it's pleasing
Come here and sit down.
our Creator. And so
Over
the little fella said, Grandfather, I learned that there are probably many different and they each have their distinctive sound. They each have a different something. And together, they're all beautiful. And I like that. And that's the way the Indian children learned. They didn't have schools, and the lessons they learned were from the old man talking. Now, that's nothing to do much with Christmas. But now, I'd like to tell you my Christmas story.